helping you find the magic inside of yourself, to helping you find what is going to work best for you in life. This channel is dedicated to supporting your greatest good and to supporting your growth. All right. So this is for September, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending for the sign of Gemini. Please take it as it resonates. If you're a cross watcher, you know me. I always recommend please cross watch with positive intentions. And let's get started. Let's get started. And as I said, please remember it is a general reading. If you obviously want to have a personal reading, you can contact me for that. But this is just your general reading for now. And please take it as it resonates. All right. We're going to start off by looking at some good news. All right. What is some good news that the universe would like to share with us for the month of September? So before we delve into anything and we look at the tarot and before we look at maybe some of the challenges that we could be having, let's first look at some of the good news that the universe has for us for the month of September. Okay. Also, the other thing, sorry, my apologies. I do apologize. At the end of the reading, Gemini, you will get the opportunity, or cross-watcher, because you're not here by chance, you will get the opportunity to ask 3 questions. And I'm going to draw 3 cards for those questions from the deck over there. So you can maybe think about that so long if you would like to do that. All right. So let's put it over there. And let's see what we got for you. We've got the 9 of water, which is the 9 of cups, which is about wish fulfillment. Okay, this is about dreams coming true. This is about life working out better than you actually imagined. And so, Gemini, if you're in a stage where you are feeling that you've been trying really, really hard, and despite your greatest efforts, it's like everything just wasn't working out. It's almost, for some of you, it might almost feel almost like life was against you in a way, like there might have been some. Almost like a dark source with ulterior motives that almost sort of had it in for you and was trying to get sort of like the better of you and sort of like to almost hurt you in a sense. It could feel like that for many of you. Felt maybe like your hopes and your dreams and none of those things are ever going to come true. You're like, what's the point? Even feeling maybe that your deepest desires and your deepest dreams are forever just going to be pipe dreams. All right. This card is letting you know that you can gear up and that you can get ready, Gemini, because your heart's desires, they're about to become they're about to come true. All right. So for the month of September, your heart's desires, the wishes that you had, maybe for some of you, you could have been working towards something for a very, very long time. Maybe you had a passion, maybe you studied for it, maybe you self-educated, and at some point you thought this is really going to go somewhere, but then it felt maybe it isn't going to go out anywhere. You maybe felt that you sort of lost hope. This card is letting you know that what your heart desired is actually coming about for you. Okay. Then, actually, let's put it like this, just so you can, keep on seeing the card. Sorry about that. I'm messing you around now. Sorry. But I just want you to be able to, to see that card there in the background. So that beautiful essence can actually continue to impact your life in positive ways. I'm going to put this beautiful citrine on top of this deck. So any other positive messages, any other positive vibes that's available that is still within this deck, let's claim right now that that is yours as well. Let's claim abundance for you. Place your hand on your heart and say, yes, I claim this for myself. This is for me. I claim this for myself in life. And, why can't you have that? Of course you can. Now we're going to look at some guidance that is available for you for the month of September. Some guidance for abundance and prosperity and success so that your life can expand in fantastically positive ways. What I would also like to really ask of you, if it resonates with you, is to like my video, is to subscribe to the channel, because by liking the video, you are helping others to see the message as well, and it can really benefit them, and you help the channel to grow, which I really appreciate and I'm very, very grateful for. So thank you for that. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Gemini, for September. Some guidance for Gemini, please. And I channel the collective consciousness called Smile, which is my spiritual team that I channel, and they actually introduce themselves to me as Smile. So there we go. I'm only going to take the one card on top, okay? I'm not going to look at where the other ones are. I'm going to put them back, and I'm going to take the one out that was on top for you, Gemini. Let's see what we have. Narrow pathway. thread carefully. So, this is what I want you to look out for. Come on. This is what I'd like you to look out for during the month of September, Gemini. Now, remember that I said that there's opportunities for your hopes and your wishes and your dreams to come true. All those beautiful things that your heart desires, there's the opportunity for those things to come true for you in the month of September. Most definitely, without a doubt. Claim that for yourself. But also, and here's a way to look out for things, because a lot of times when things come to us, there's obviously a wide possibility of how things can come to us. So sometimes when things start to come our way, we don't always fully grasp what's happening at that particular point in time. Okay, so you might have during September the experience, Gemini, where wonderful things are coming your way, or a possibility comes your way, and somebody says, "Hey, I'd like to work with you. We'd like to do something together. Can we do that?" Um, Remember that not necessarily everybody has got your greatest good at heart. So what I recommend, Gemini, so first of all, two things. One, there's definitely an opportunity for growth for you in the month of September. But number two, when when someone comes towards you or something comes towards you, and there's that feeling inside of you that's not feeling 100%, say maybe balance, it's not 100% sure. Something about someone is maybe giving you a little bit of an off feeling, all right? I will listen to that intuition. You are not losing out on an opportunity that you won't be able to get back again. And sometimes in life, we have that belief. We believe that something is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. It will never ever come again, around again. But that is not really true. Life is infinite possibility. And if something comes about for you, say now, when you don't take it, you can have it at a different time. Okay? So trust your intuition and trust your gut in regards to offers that are coming through to you. Yes, if it ticks all your boxes and inside of you there's that whisper, of the heart that says, yes, give this a try, then by all means go ahead and give that a try. But if you're having the experience where you feel something and something inside of you, it's almost like saying, maybe you just want to hold off a little bit on this one. Don't jump right into that one. I would recommend that you listen to that as well. Okay. Now let's look at your tarot. So we're going to look at your tarot, look at that page of swords falling out there. An offer that could be made to you, but also something might be cut off from you, and it might actually be a good thing, or you may actually cut off other people. I feel that there's a release out of your energy system, a release that of an energy that might have been there for a while. So maybe you were dealing with with somebody in your past, maybe with an ex, maybe with a family member, but there's some sort of emotional attachment there that was holding you back, and that emotional attachment is being released for you. And I frankly feel it's because you're just getting tired of that energy. You're getting tired of carrying around that energy. And I feel that also you're finally accepting within yourself, maybe Gemini, that something that you might have really, really wanted, or someone that you might have really wanted to be with, that is not really going to work out. That was just a phase or a lesson, and it's not actually going to go out, forever. All right, so let's look at your recent past. You've got the Judgment card. It's a stack in reverse. No. You've got the Judgment card. You've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And then there's the Ace of Wands. And then in your current space, I'm going to show you the rest of these cards just now. You've got the Ten of Cups, you've got the Ten of Wands, and you've got the High Priestess. So there's real magic that's happening here in your current experience of life. And then with the energy coming towards you, you've got the Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. So there might be a reunion here, and sometimes when we do that, when we do that release, of that Page of Swords has just sort of popped out there. When we do that release, there is also a lot of time when the magic that we seek actually come towards us. What is the overall energy for your reading? The Knight of Cups. Okay. So this is quite a lot of powerful messages that is coming out here in your reading for you, Gemini. And let's look at all of these energies together. All right. So first of all, we are looking at the Knight of Cups, which is your overall energy. And this is you being ready for love, ready for life, ready for that, almost like that, like, let's call it that magical bubble of who you are. Because I feel for some of you, Gemini, it's almost like that pure essence, that beauty of who you are, that unique beauty of who you are, that essentially makes you you. it's like that was almost suppressed in a way, like you haven't felt your own magic, your own truth, and your own sort of vibrance there for quite a while. And I feel that you're getting into a space where you're claiming yourself back, you're claiming your you-ness back again, which is just amazing, which is just incredible. Then in the recent past, as we had the Judgment card, we had the Page of Sevens in reverse, and then we had the Ace of Wands. So that is divine intervention, that is a breakthrough. Source is coming through to assist you and to support you. And so, and this is in the recent past towards where we are at the moment. So I feel that you got clarity about a situation, clarity about maybe a dream or an ideal that you had. And there's also a level of acceptance that has taken place over here. So there's quite exponential spiritual growth that has taken place for you, Gemini. That you've really, I would say, realized your own worth and your own truth. And for many of you, a lot of this could have happened through a lot of heartache and a lot of pain and a lot of sorrow and sadness, where you maybe felt like, oh my goodness, are things ever going to work out for me? There was that sort of feeling that was taking place there for you, Gemini. But then I get that feeling that you reach a space in the recent past where you sort of realize that you had to pull yourself towards yourself, where you were like, you know what, I can't live like this. I can't keep on going on like this. It's almost like hope. Hope that you might have been feeling was, in a sense, almost serving to your detriment as opposed to serving to your benefit. All right. And sometimes we can have that in life, because I mean, the heart sort of wants what it wants. But you got some clarity there about your own value and your own worth there in the recent past. And you know what, Gemini? Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. I feel that for some of you, there might have been really deep disappointments, that maybe you were wishing that something or someone might come back, that they might maybe have a change of heart, have a change of mind. But I feel that you actually realize that that is most likely not going to happen. And you got a great sense of almost freedom from that, almost relief, because then you didn't have to hold on anymore. The question that then arose is, there with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, now where do I go from here? Okay, because there has still been that essence of, maybe this can work out. Maybe there's a possibility that things can still change, that things can still be different. There's a sense of maybe there was still that hope, that, maybe this can work out. And when it didn't, that sort of hit you a little bit there emotionally. But then also, I feel that even though you felt those emotions, that was actually a breakthrough moment for you. So, if you maybe had a moment where you had a feeling that you had almost like a breakdown, okay, that breakdown was your breakthrough, okay? And if you maybe recall, or for those of you that may be familiar, a couple of years ago, the singer Mariah Carey, she had a nervous breakdown, or like an emotional breakdown, and she was explaining to people that her breakdown was actually a breakthrough. And obviously people ran with it and made a whole lot of fun with it. But that is the experience that you would have had over there, that you had that breakdown, that where maybe you felt so heavy and you couldn't see a point. But that was also you letting go, because there was an idea in your mind for how things are going to be and for how life is going to be. And there was a great disappointment. But in feeling that disappointment, you were also letting go. You were also releasing. You were releasing this tie that in actual fact was holding you back. And that is why the breakthrough came for you. A beautiful divine intervention breakthrough came for you, because you realized that whatever it was that you were hoping for, holding on to, dreaming for, wasn't actually going to happen. It wasn't going to go to pass. I'm going to move these cards a little bit because I want you to be able to see them. I always feel that when you can see the cards, that it almost brings something, beautiful and additional for you to the reading. That's just how I feel. I may be wrong. Let's just move this, because I want you to be able to see it, because even when you look at your cards, there's a energy in that. I remember back in the day when I used to do personal readings, and I used to be sort of like self-conscious, so I wouldn't just sort of like do them across sort of like Zoom as I do them these days. I would ask people, can I maybe do a recording for you? And then I'd send them the recording, and I'd send them a picture of the cards that were used, because there's a real essence in that. It carries strength, because in essence, this is your energetic blueprint. Okay. So claim that divine breakthrough there for you. That time when your heart opened, and and you may not even have realized that this was happening, because there might have been a little bit of a crossover there. So if you maybe recall, say one day you maybe woke up, and you maybe your coffee or your tea or whatever your morning beverage is tastes a little bit nicer, and or you just laughed at something, or maybe you've got an animal or a pet or something like that, and they just brought you more joy, or you just woke up and suddenly there was like a smile inside of you as you went through the day. That was your breakthrough. Okay. In your current space, this is such a good reading for you, Gemini. You've got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the High Priestess. And this High Priestess here in your current space, this is speaking of great things to come. Okay. Really, really great things to come. So this is about your family life here with the Ten of Cups. And when we say family life, we are speaking about that which makes you happy, that which makes your heart happy, that sort of experience in life, Gemini, that you get to have, that honors your greatest good and that celebrates your greatest good, your relationships with others. So things may have been a little bit sort of rocky there for you, sort of flippity-floppity there for you for a stage, where maybe you didn't even know where things were going for a while, Gemini. But what is really, 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 really amazing is that when you got some clarity about what it is that you actually want to have in your life, and sometimes we get that clarity through realizing what it is that we don't want to have. When you actually say, you know what, hold this, stop this, I'm no longer accepting this for myself. When we do that, when we allow ourselves to have that sort of experience, that is when our life expands in absolutely amazing ways, because you are giving the universe clarity sorry, about what it is that you want to have. You're a really powerful manifester right now, in this current space throughout the month of September. You're a really powerful manifester, all right? And you want to really open yourself to that energy. You want to open yourself to that flow, and you want to be very clear about life and about what it is that you would want to have. And what I would recommend for you, Gemini, is that you go with what it is that you'd like to feel, because you are a very profound feeling being. Even though people believe that Geminis are cold and they don't have any feelings and all those type of things, we both know that that's not really true. You are a divine, beautiful, feeling being, experiencing being. You've got a heart of gold, and it's time for the world to see that heart of gold of yours. And it started there in the recent past when you, I would say, took your power back and you took your value back and you said, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore. If others want to bring me down in this world, don't prefer that, but that is their prerogative. However, I'm not going to be the one that brings myself down. Okay? There is a breakthrough that happened there for you, Gemini. And I really, really like that. And you may not have known where exactly things were going to go from this particular point onwards, but the magic started to actually flow for you, which is really, really great. And also it brought abundance. The Ten of Pentacles, and this is right in the middle of your reading. And I mean, if you look at how profound this is, there's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, right in the recent past, right above you, directly influencing the current space. That you maybe emotionally you felt so overwhelmed there in the recent past. You had no idea how things are going to go. You had no idea how things are going to flow. Your emotions felt all over the place. Maybe you felt powerless, weak. And when I say weak, I mean sort of like without energy. Like, what is the point of anything in any case? We all have that feeling from time to time. And so with that sort of feeling, that was also the release of that which was holding you back. That brought the breakthrough about, and that brought that. Because remember, your inner world, which is what once is all about, your inner world is what brings about your outer world. All right? So that inner world, that inner heart opening, that beautiful opening of the heart there actually led to this. And this actually reminds me, last night, if you look at the channel, or at my channel, last night I actually did a reading. I can't remember the name for it now exactly, but something like finance abundance. And I remember I was in bed, I was chillaxing, I was just like taking it easy. And then, my spiritual team, Smile, said to me, Adrian, there's a message here for the collective. And I got up and I channeled the message through the cards that I do, and I was blown away. So maybe you want to have a look at that, okay? Also, the other thing is, I was going to do the Aquarius reading right now, and then I was going to do yours, Gemini, but it was very clearly committed to me by source that I had to do the Gemini reading now. So I feel this is the perfect time for this to be done right now. Whenever you see it, remember there's a certain, everything in the universe is just energy, and at certain times there's a certain essence that flow, sort of stronger than others, or just we are able to tap into a certain essence stronger than what we're able to tap into it at other times. And I suppose that is what happened over there, or this is what's happening over here, but this message was meant to be done for you right now. So know that this is divinely perfect timing for you. Maybe divine timing was a little bit off there in the recent past, and I feel that for many of you, you knew that, but you didn't want to accept it for yourself. And so that sort of breakthrough was necessary because some of you were on a path that wasn't really serving you in the best possible way. All right, that could be with another person, that can just be in your life, but I feel for you it was sort of like everything. Okay. But here, with the Ten of Pentacles in your current space, this is about wish fulfillment. And wish fulfillment in a way that is so much better than you might have actually imagined. This is that ancient wisdom of yours that is coming about with that heart opening there in the recent past. What also happened for you, Gemini, is, as you went through your different lifetimes, as we all experience all our different lifetimes, as you went through your different lifetimes, there was also that space where sometimes we took on some energies that weren't serving us well. We took on some thought patterns, some values, some beliefs that weren't serving us well. But in the same token, what we also did is we also learned some skills, and we refined some talents, and we got some knowledge. And so with your heart opening over there, and it's called higher heart opening. I'm not going to go too much into higher heart opening in this reading because that is a whole topic all on its own, Gemini. But I do encourage you, if you are interested in your own greatest good, in your own prosperity, in your own possibility, in how your life can become better, then I do strongly recommend that you do go and have a, maybe Google or YouTube, higher heart opening. Okay. And what I always just recommend when you look at things online, look at 3 or 4 sources, different sources, that is reputable, and see what they agree upon and then go with that. Because, some people are a little bit wishy-washy when it comes to being online, or they're a little bit, their mind goes a little bit in a wild space. So just making sure that you get the best possible information, cross-reference, cross-check, because this is your life that you are looking at, and that is important, okay? And all of that, all of this beauty, all of this fantastic, incredible beauty here with the 10 of Wands is taking you here to the High Priestess space. And the High Priestess, what is that about? It's about balance, okay? It's about when you can have your divine male and your divine feminine side balance, your yin and your yang balance. That is when that curtain can come down and so much potential can come through. The High Priestess is like the oracle that always speaks the truth, that reminds us that we are always in a space of a new beginning, but we're always also in a space of fulfillment, like being the master, and forever also becoming the master. Okay, it reminds you of that. It reminds you of all of who you are. It reminds you of your divinity. It reminds you of your soul plan. It reminds you of your real true power and your potential that might not yet be tapped into, but Gemini, I feel that is opening for you. So there are real portals of possibility, portals of abundance that is actually opening for you at this particular point in time. Okay, which is really, really great. If you want to know more about tarot and you're interested in learning about tarot, because the more you understand tarot itself, it's about understanding life. It's about understanding the law of attraction. It's about understanding manifestation. It's about understanding abundance. Tarot is about your journey of life. It is about the human journey of life from birth to death. That is what it's about. And if you're interested to learn more about that, you might want to consider signing up for my detailed online tarot reading course. There is a link in the description for it. Also, what is really amazing with that is that you can work at your own pace to get to understand the tarot better. And there's like 5 videos that you can watch beforehand to first make sure that that I am the teacher that you prefer to be taught from, because the choice ultimately is obviously yours. And then the energy that's coming towards you, Gemini, you've got the Queen of Wands, you've got the Two of Wands. Sorry, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Wands over there. This is your potential outcome. This is the energy that's heading your way. We're going to start clarifying right now. We're going to look at some things that you want to look out for that might sort of, be boomeranging your success a little bit. We're going to look at all of those things together. But with the Queen of Wands, first of all, this is a space, Gemini, where your magic is unleashing, unlocking. You may have heard about star seeds that people speak about. Maybe you heard about light language encoding or light language activation, DNA awakening. All of this is actually happening here for you. So it sort of started there in the current space. And in the current space, and even if things are going really, really well, I want to encourage you, Gemini, to look at the things in your life that are actually going well. And when you look at those things that are going well in your life, I want you to know something really, really profound, that this is only the beginning. Whatever's going well in your life, there is the invitation for more. There is the invitation for more beauty in your life. And so the High Priestess is saying to you, so everything is cool, and there's so much more that's available. Would you like to have more? And if you say yes to that answer, and again, I encourage you, place your hand on your heart and accept it for yourself, taking a nice deep breath. I'm even doing that right now. This is my left hand. I've got my right hand on my heart, claiming that for you, claiming that for myself. This is magic unlocking. All right, look at this. So I want you to just look at the wands, because remember, wands is about your inner world, and it is your inner world that determines your outer world. All right, so let's just look at this together. So there's the realization in the recent past, and then there's the thing where things are feeling a little bit floppity. They're maybe not feeling all that secure, not feeling all that supported, feeling very imbalanced there in the recent past. So emotions were a little bit not all that wonderful, not all that great, not feeling all that fantastic. But then from that, there was that source came through for you with divine intervention. And sometimes source comes through with a miracle, with a blessing, a job at the right time, meeting the right person, meeting the right friend, maybe even getting an animal. I remember there was a time in my life that I was so down, I had no hope even for myself, and I got a dog, which I didn't even want in the first place. I said straight that I don't want that dog. Like, I didn't even cut any bones about it, but that was my saving grace, and by default, because when source steps through, miracles by default step through as well. Blessings step through, because remember, there's no such a thing as missing your blessings, because it's your blessings and it's your miracles and it's your abundance. So that led to the good things that are happening for you at the moment. And none of those things are a coincidence. Yes, maybe somebody brought you something, gave you opportunity, gave you a chance, offered you love, whatever it may be. But there is the invitation really for you towards something more. It's like this grand invitation. I was speaking to my friend the other day, and I said, I'd really like to at some point have a masqueraded ball, but something really, really fantastic. Like, like in Phantom of the Opera, they've got that scene Masquerade. I said, I'd like to have this ball, and everybody that's such wonderful things for me in my life invite you, and with your invitation comes this ridiculously expensive and beautiful, fantastic mask, and that is sort of like what you're having at the moment in your life. You have the opportunity to have all this fun that you are having, but life is also saying to you, but wait, there's more. Okay? And the invitation that you are being given, Gemini, is to unlock your magic. All right? So let's say, for example, you're already interested in, say, maybe Wicca, how the universe works, all the magic, all the potential and stuff like that. This is the portal opening for you, saying, would you like to gain maybe more of the knowledge that you might have been interested in for quite a long time? Okay. And then look at this, things coming together, dreams coming true, dreams coming to fruition here for you, in the energy coming towards you with the Two of Cups. This is dreams coming true. This is connection. This is love being returned to you. This is what you put out coming back to you, basically dharma. We get karma, and then you obviously have dharmas, that positive things for you, which is really just another word for karma. in essence, I know. Please don't send me all those comments that you maybe want to send me, but because the message here is about things coming together for you, okay? Love, life, contracts, positivity, and also I feel that for many of you it's almost like the timing was off for you in many ways. There might have been a sense of impatience for you, so for many things that you might have wanted to have, it sort of felt like the timing was off. Love, career, passions, visions, dreams, so you didn't get all those things. All those things are actually come back because it's all in divine timing now, and the Six of Wands is speaking about victory for you. Okay, now what a powerful reading. Okay, so let's see. We're going to clarify for you, okay? We're going to clarify because we want to know more about all this wonderful energy that is happening for you, Gemini. I mean, come on, it's really, really good, huh? So what cards are falling out here? We're going to take those cards that fell out there for the current energy, and then we're going to get you one more card just to clarify your current space. See what we have for you right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. And we're using amethyst to invoke. And when you say invoke, we're not talking about giving commands. It's inviting the angelic realm into the space, into, all this prosperity that's already happening for you. We're inviting your universal family, your soul family in and say, yes, we'd really appreciate your help, by all means. So, I didn't see this. This is 4 cards, and 4 cards is about what? Stability. So, clarifying the Knight of Cups for your overall energy, we have got the 4 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and this is a really good thing. There's a belief sometimes that cards in reverse is a very bad omen and all that signs, and it's not really true. Okay, so with the 4 of Swords in reverse, your heart is healed. Okay, and I feel that there's many things maybe in the past, Gemini, that could have sort of, thrown you from this space to that space. Maybe you were very easily influenced by other people's ideas. Maybe there was you trying to suppress how you really feel, trying to suppress the pain. There could have been some substance abuse that took place over there for you. But this is you really realizing the beauty of who you are in your current space. And this is you, I feel, releasing from sort of like the toxins in your system, in your body, in your mind, in your soul, in your DNA. And not just from this lifetime, but from other lifetimes as well. You are releasing the thoughts of limitation, of not being good enough, that you can't have this and you can't have that. There's a release of all of those, false beliefs about yourself. And then these cards, I saw the World card first and I didn't see the 6 of Wands underneath. Now, what I'd like to point out to you, remember we're looking at your overall energy at the moment, but when we look at your energy coming towards your potential outcome, 6 of Wands and 6 of Wands, all right? So you are on a very good path. You're heading in a very good direction. Things might be a little bit overwhelming for you at the moment. It could feel like things are sort of like maybe falling apart. But they are sort of disintegrating because you are reattaching with a expanded part of you, expanded version of you, greater version of you, so to speak, like an upgrade of you, so to speak. This is you. I want you to imagine, let's say this is your whole world. I'm going to put it like this so you only do see this part of the card. And I want you to imagine that there's this amazing sort of platform that you're walking on, and you're standing over here on the edge of the platform. And all this wonder is actually available for you over there. And all you need to do is to take that step in faith. Now, it might seem like if you take the step in faith that you're going to fall because you can't see the support at this particular point in time. But know that you are enlightened being, that you are energy, that you've always been, and all the limitations that, that told you before, you can't do this, you can't do that, if you do this, it's going to be bad, if you do that, it's going to be bad. You have sort of grown past that, and that is what has brought you to this point. If you step over here, you're stepping straight into light, and light supports you, for you are light. Okay? This is not a space of falling. This is actually a space of new beginning. This is a space of great rewards that are heading for you. All right. Now, I'm not going to clarify all the cards. When you normally do a personal reading for you, this is usually what I would do for like a 1 hour reading. For a 2 hour reading, sorry, we're looking more sort of like at the Celtic crossbred, okay? But with a personal reading, we'll obviously clarify all the cards, okay? Now, let's see what we have for you for in that recent past. We want to look at that judgment there. And the reason why we want to look at judgment in the recent past is because I want to know what is the realization that came about for you, okay? I want to know what is the unfolding that came about here for you, Gemini, because when we get clarity on that, then, you know, we are able to just step into more of our magic, really. All right. And I mean, who doesn't want to do that? You are a magical being of love and of light and potential. There we go. So the Two of Swords, let me show you. The Two of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Hierophant. So there was realization in the past, but there was also doubt. There was a crossroads. There was I want to change, but how do I do it? Can I do it? Is it safe? There's a lot of ping pong doubt going along in the mind there in the recent past with that realization, and it makes sense. It really makes perfect sense because when we are presented with something that is so big and so powerful and so different, it can be very, very overwhelming, you know. And this is almost like the new you that is speaking, the new you that is saying, this is available, that is available, this is beautiful, this is what you can do, that is what you can do. But then there's the other part, the past that says to you, what are you talking about? Don't trust this, don't do this, this is going to be bad. What if it falls apart? What if nothing works out? So it's that, you know, backwards, forwards, which I think most human beings actually have when it comes to a stage of profound change. So there was that, but then with the Page of Swords, there was also the choosing. There was you consciously choosing what it is that you want to have. So there's this truth and there's that truth, you know. And they're both perceived as real. And then I feel there's a moment that you said, like, okay, what do I actually want? And remember that breakthrough experience that I was speaking about, that at some point you saw life more beautifully, where you had sort of that breakthrough? Baba. Okay. And then there was the realization, which a lot of times, you know, we don't always realize when it comes to ascension, everything feels so wonderful. It's time to change. It's time to move. There's a new reality that has been created for you. And there is also that invitation with the High Priestess is speaking about over there. We're going to clarify that right now. But there was a simple knowing within you, even though, you know, the evidence might not have presented itself yet. There was a knowing that it's time to merge, that it's time to move, that the time has come for more and, you know, for different things and for more beauty. You got that. Okay. You may not have been 100% on board with taking the steps yet, but you got that it was time, you know, to make a powerful move. All right. Let's look at the High Priestess there in your current space. So we're looking at where you are right now. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Another 4 cards. Look at the first 3 together. They say I should start from here, so I will. So the Queen of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups in reverse in your current space, looking at that High Priestess, there might still be some emotions that's a little bit sort of flipping you all over the place. Okay, you know that it's time to maybe leave behind all of this, and think of it like this. Sometimes we feel if we have to leave something behind, it gets very scary, and then we have to go to something new. But whatever you're growing towards, because remember, here in your in the energy coming towards you, we're looking at the Queen of Wands, where you're unlocking more of your energy. So you've only really just begun. There's no need to be afraid. There's no need to try to hold on to things, because sometimes we try to hold on to things because, you know, it's so nice. And again, that once in a lifetime opportunity thing, and I can't let this go. And if I let this go, and what if I don't get it back? And, you know, I should really cling on to this. And that is often how we start to fall behind, and we have the experience that we sometimes call missing out on your opportunities, because life is an ongoing flow. Life is an ongoing process, you know, and if you try to hold on to something, then, you know, you're not really with the flow of life, with the essence of life, and you are life, which means you're out of alignment with yourself when you try to hold on to things. Okay. And then the moment when you release, things just start to flow again. All right, there might be a little bit of a in the beginning. You know, like when a car went stuck because it ran out of gas. But when you refuel it again, there might be a little bit of when it starts, but then the whole thing just rolls again. Okay, Five of Wands in reverse. And I love seeing that for you at that particular point in time, Gemini, because that means that you have dealt with the emotions that were holding you back. There's a definite release there that has taken place, and that might be taking place for you right now, even as we speak. A definite release taking place of emotions, of a person, of an ex, of the past, of past disappointments, of harsh words that were said to you, of harsh actions that were taken towards you. And what I love with the Eight of Swords in reverse, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you are seeing the authentic you. You are seeing who you really are, as opposed to maybe a little bit of the juiced up sort of version of yourself that there was before, which in essence wasn't really you. And maybe for some of you it was necessary to almost adopt, I would say, almost like an alter ego, because maybe life was just so challenging at a particular point in time that it was really, 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 really hard to just carry on, just like that. And that is perfectly fine. But this is that release from that space. And even, remember I was speaking about the masqueraded ball that I would like to have. And I can tell you that will be one beautiful event. But this is when you go away from the ball, you take the mask off again, or halfway through the space you take the mask off again, and you realize that you've always been you all along. So you might have dabbled a little bit in fantasy there because it was necessary, Gemini, but I feel that you came out of that again. And then you've got the Four of Wands, stability. Okay, stability. This could be marriage for some of you. This could be a high level connection. This could be a new relationship. It really is what you determine for it to be. Okay. This is a nice long reading for you, and I'm going to take my time with it because I love it. All right. Oh, okay. Sorry. Wait. We're still clarifying the current space. Let's look at what's coming towards you. Let's look at this Two of Cups here in the energy coming towards you, Gemini. I want to know what are the good things that are heading your way. One more card, please. Let's see what we have. Just look. Okay, cool. Let's see what we have. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right. Oh, I like this. So 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands, and Page of Cups in reverse. It's already written in the stars for you. This love is written in the stars for you. You're dealing with a twin flame here. You're dealing with a soulmate here. Okay, this is love that is written in the stars. This is destined. This is fated. Okay, there was a I feel going forward, and so to let you know, this is the invitation. Okay, this is the invitation there from the High Priestess for you going forward for those Two of Cups. What is that inviting you here? So that is inviting you, which will unlock your magic more and more, your inner sort of magic, your inner Wicca, your inner witch, the magic that you've always been. Bring it together and moving forward prosperously. So what are you moving forward with? There's a release that is taking place here for you going forward, a complete release from the recent past, from the ex, from the recent person, from the recent energy. This could also be that you're dealing with someone where, and this happens with twin flames sometimes, Gemini, where, and please understand that I'm not trying to give you false hope here, so only take this as it resonates, and please don't build your hope on that. Please, 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 I'm just saying this is a possibility where you could be dealing with someone that maybe you were both not really emotionally ready, emotionally mature at this particular point in time. So you met each other, and you were told that you thought that you were false twins, that you weren't really each other's twin flame. But it's just that you needed that time apart, because sometimes when we have the time apart, we also realize, what the value is of someone that, what they bring into our lives. Is that whole thing of like absence making the heart go, fonder. I don't really think stronger, but fonder, And so there's a contemplation, there's a choice here for you going forward with the Two of Wands. Do you want this or don't you want this? Do you want the union or don't you want the union? But what I can tell you is that this is written in the stars. This is a fated connection. This is the energy that will return to you again and again and again, because you agreed to meet in this lifetime. Okay, you agreed to meet in this lifetime, and now is a good time for you to get together. All right, I am going to do Akashic Love readings next, probably over the weekend or something like that. But it's interesting that that came out for you. Now, Gemini, we're going to look at some of the things that could be holding you back. All right, some of the things that could be challenging for you. I'm just grabbing one card for that. You've got the Six of Swords over there. It could be difficult for you to trust this person again. It could be difficult for you to give second chances. It could be difficult for you to let somebody back into your life, back into your heart, back into your soul, because they've hurt you quite a lot and you're not sure if you can trust this person again. And I think that makes perfect sense to have that sort of experience, okay? But I feel that you're dealing with someone that's got your greatest good at heart. They really, really do. You know, I'm not just saying that because I want to say it. I'm saying it because I actually mean it. And let's affirm that for you together with Four of Wands for stability, with Page of Cups, fated connection. Okay? Whether you go for it or not is entirely up to you. It doesn't change the fact that it's a fated connection. All right. Now, Gemini, you're going to get the opportunity to ask those 3 questions that I spoke about. So, let me give me some space here on the side. 3 questions that you have that you want to know about, and we're going to see what those 3 questions are for you. I'm just going to stand over here and do this for you. So, okay, flipping around. So, first question, and then let's get 2 more for you. Oops, yeah. Fell to the floor. Gemini, there's a very big answer for second question. As 4 cards again, stability. I'm going to leave them all over there. And you don't have to change your question because ultimately you are the answer, okay, of anything. And third question. So let's look at these together. So your first question, you've got recovery. Beautiful. The second one, all the many cards, you have got, let's see, wait. There's still some clearing, some healing taking place there. It's not no, it just says wait. Give it a moment of time. Ask for help from others. Okay? A year from now. And improving health. Okay? And then for your third question, a very big, beautiful yes. All right. So, Gemini, that's everything that I've got for you. I hope that it helps. I hope it resonates within you. Please take only that which resonates within you. Let's put a nice, oh, isn't that nice? Let's put it over there so you can actually see it. And let's put it there in the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, which is all your beauty and your love and your light. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy, your love and your light. I hope that it helps. Please remember to like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it with all my heart. If you want to have a personal reading, my email address is down below in the description. There might be a little bit of a delay with my responses. There's some technical things that I'm sorting out. In other words, I messed up my piece. I'm getting it sorted out. But I will attend to your messages as soon as I can. So if you want to have a reading, hour, 2 hours, regression hypnosis, crystal Reiki, distance crystal Reiki, coaching, teaching, whatever, send me a message. And as soon as I can, I will get back to you. I will see you back soon for your Akashic Love reading. Thank you so much, Gemini. Love and light. Bye. Namaste.